What's going on, beautiful people? And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I love every single one of you guys. And if you don't love me back, fuck you, because I still love you anyway. And in this video, we're gonna talk about having a plan and why you must have a plan. You must have a plan. You must. And because if you don't have a plan for improving your life, improving your consciousness, elevating it, leveling up, you're just going by someone else's plan. As simple as that. And let me tell you something. 99% of all plans out there are complete horse shit. And if you don't have your own plan and you don't follow your own plan, then my friend, you are doomed for a miserable existence, more than likely. When I say you must have a plan, keep something in mind, and this is absolutely crucial. The point of having a plan is not to execute it word for word, step for step. Part of having a good plan is having the flexibility and having the adaptability to change your course, because guess what? Life happens, shit happens, but you must have an overall plan that you're following, an overarching theme in your life. Personal example, I have a plan, of getting millions of subscribers and followers on social media, and that involves me using words to gather people, right? To gather people to a cause, an idea, a certain vibe, a certain way of being. And that's my plan, because look, I feel like that's my destiny in the game. That's what I'm here to do. But that's as far as my plan goes. But I know that's where I'm heading. This is it. I'm going there. Fuck off. I'm not going anywhere else, because that's where I'm supposed to go. So I'm going there. But the way to get there, I don't have much plans. I don't have much say about that, because life happens, right? You can maybe predict what's gonna happen tomorrow. You can predict what's gonna happen next week. But the further you go into time, the less your predictions become accurate, right? You can predict, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna do this and that, and right around that time I'm gonna get horny and I'm gonna tease the weasel. You gotta predict that, right? You can predict what's gonna happen next week. Next week, I'm seeing this person, blah, 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 whatever, But the further you go into time, the less accurate your predictions become. And that's just life. It happens. It happens. Rarely do your predictions, longer term predictions, we're talking 3+ years, rarely do they come to be as you have imagined them and as you have planned for them. But the point, the purpose of having a plan is to get going, right? To get moving, to follow your destiny, follow your path, follow your bliss. Otherwise, you are going to be part of someone else's plan. And let me tell you, if you someone who lives in a Western country, you grew up in a Western country, you live in a Western country, the plan that you're following, if you don't have your own plan, is the plan of economic slavery, of being a slave to the economic machine. That's the plan they have for you. So they put you in school from when you turn 4, right? 5. You go to kindergarten, and then you get to school, and you do 12 years of that. And they, you get taught whatever you get taught. And the skills you get taught are often for you to get into the system, the economic system after, right? So that's the plan for you. I got some bad news for you. If you're gonna follow that plan, you're gonna finish school, and then you're gonna go to university or college, or gonna do trade school, or join the army, or do something, and you're gonna become a participant member in the economic machine without having a say in it. It's one thing to have a say in it. It's one thing to say, oh, I want to go to the army. I feel like that's my destiny. That's my path. Oh, I want to go and study engineering, and I want to go and work for this firm, for this energy firm, and I want to work there. That's part of my destiny. And maybe I want to do something there. I want to work on sustainability, etc., etc. It's one thing to choose that, right? Then you're following your own plan within the plan of the authorities, let's say. And that's fine. You'll be happy that way. It's just that most people are not like that. 9 out of 10 people are not what I just described. Maybe there is definitely that 1 out of 10 people. They have, and I know a few people like that. They're working within the overall plan, right? The plan of the authorities, of the government, of the institutions. But they got their own plan going on, and they're happy with it. And that's great. That's the 1 in 10 people. But that's not the 9 in 10 people. The 9 in 10 people are just following someone else's plan. And they're miserable as a consequence. They never sat down and figured out what they want to do in life, what they're good at, and what their passion is, and where their priorities lie, and then created their own plan. Never did that. Now, you watching this video is smarter than that, right? You must have a plan. You must have a plan. You must have a goal. You must have something to strive for. The game, look, this is perfect because right behind me is a soccer field, right? If I am playing soccer here, okay, and I don't have these nets, let's say there's like 22 players and I'm one of them, right? If we don't have these nets behind us, right? If those nets don't exist and there is not a score line, somebody to keep score, then there's no game to play, because what the fuck are we doing, right? There's no game to play. And in the same way, if you're in life, you're here, you gotta play for something, right? You gotta play for something. Something must be played. Now, the bigger game is your consciousness. Increasing this consciousness, elevating your state of consciousness, becoming a fully realized being. That is the main game, and that's the game, and there's still a goal there. You're heading there. But within that bigger game, which you're here for, which I'm here for, increasing the consciousness, the state of awareness, within that game, you got to play your own game. And through playing your own game, you level up in the bigger game, the game you're here for to play, which is leveling up consciousness, the evolution of your consciousness. Within that, you play your own game. You see, you play your own game. You're here to play a game. We're all here to play. There is a destiny for each one of us. There is a destiny, right? And when you follow that destiny, infinite bliss, doors open, the universe smiles at you. You just feel amazing, fantastic, beautiful. You feel like I am doing exactly what the Tao has intended me to do. Just like a bee goes around in spring, in summer, goes around from one flower to another and just does bee shit, right? Just does bee shit. A bee is happy doing bee shit. It's just doing bee shit. It's being a bee, right? And in the same way, once you're following that path, that destiny that is there for you, it's in your DNA, it's in your soul, it's in the DNA, everything's information. when you're following that bliss, that path for you, which is uniquely like a tailor-made suit for you, then you will feel like that bee, going around from one flower to another doing bee shit. You'll let the Tao do its thing through you, you see? But when we don't have a plan, and we're just following someone else's plan, and like we said, most plans out there by the institutions are complete horseshit. They're not good for the well-being of a human, you know? The plans that we have right now by the governments, by the institutions, the religious institutions, the governments, the states, the economic institutions, financial institutions, the educational institutions, they don't give a fuck about human well-being. They really don't. It's a plan made to make profit for a certain small elite of group of people. And if you're gonna choose to be part of that plan without making your own plan, yeah, fuck, you're gonna be miserable, man. You're gonna be like most people, on antidepressants, on pills, sleep deprived all the time, just not having a good time overall. So get busy creating your own plan. And very important, very, very important before I finish off the video, the plan is simply there for you to get started. You're not gonna follow. In fact, interestingly enough, what I do lately is I live with no plan. See, I'm preaching about having a plan, but I live with no plan. It's a paradox, right? But life is a paradox. Follow me for a second. I have the bigger plan. But now to get to that destiny, I don't need to plan, not even what I'm gonna do next week. Just what I have to do now, what I have to do today. And that's as far as I plan. Usually my planning now is like the night before. Oh, tomorrow make 2 videos, write this amount of pages, write your book, work on your coaching program, talk to this client, right? That's kind of my plan from now. It's just the night before, what am I doing tomorrow? So I kind of live with no plan to a large extent. I don't think about where I'm gonna get money in 2-3 months from now. Just kind of day by day. But I don't think I ever would be comfortable living the kind of day-to-day, almost no plan lifestyle if I don't have a bigger plan that I'm working towards. You see? So it's a paradox, but first find that bigger plan, then you can work on living day-to-day, right? And adjusting. You must, when you have a bigger plan, the bigger plan that you're working towards, you should be ready at all times to make adjustments. And yeah, that's about it. God bless you all, guys. I love every single one of you. Best of luck on everything that you guys do. And yeah, I'm releasing my coaching program soon. I've been working on it a lot. I'm still working on it. I'm releasing it soon. And it's gonna be kick-ass because I teach people all this shit, but on a like much deeper level and actual practical stuff, because I'm there for you. I'm talking to you every week. So anyway, God bless you all, guys. I love every single one of you, but don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes. So subscribe.